Good afternoon. I'm Fe, Head of Digital Marketing of Workbank, your job site with Malasakit. Thanks for joining us for today's Workbank ThinkTank. Please say hello to my co-host, Workbank's Head of Admin, Jack Canlas.
Hi, Fe, and good afternoon to our viewers. Thank you so much for supporting Workbank. For those who don't know us yet, Workbank is a job site that lets you job hunt with benefits. You may be wondering, what benefits? Find out by watching this.
Say yes to job hunting with benefits. Sign up today at workbank.com. For now, let's get on with the program. We have an exciting topic today. We will talk about setting up a small business while staying employed.
Yes, and I'm super excited for today's discussion. During the lockdown, we saw a lot of people get creative. Some cooked and baked their hearts out. Some did crafts. Some people made cute and unique masks. Talaga naman, the famous Filipino resilience shone through. And before we knew it, booming na naman ang online businesses.
That's true because our jobs now are not as secure as they were before the pandemic. Most people now are thinking about what they can do, what small business they can set up, but it doesn't end with a great idea. It's about how to set it up for success. That's a bigger problem. Also, most people don't know where to begin.
That's why we invited someone who was experienced being both a corporate slave and an entrepreneur who can show us the way. She co-founded Pinas Sadya, a cultural enterprise that aims to preserve and promote Filipino heritage by creating connections and a sustainable business ecosystem between the market and the communities of artisans all over the country. Please welcome to Workbank ThinkTank, Valerie Fischer. Hi, Val.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody.
Hi.
Everyone on Facebook, hello.
Hi, Val. Thank you so much for gracing us today. I know you're so busy.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor and a privilege to be invited and to be able to share whatever I know and share my knowledge with everyone, especially right now.
Yes, I'm personally excited to hear what you have for us today. Especially that me and my husband are actually thinking of putting up a small online business. And for sure, marami akong matututunan sa'yo today. But before that, curious lang ako, what's your corporate slavery story? And how are you able to juggle both work and being an entrepreneur? Kasi that's me or that's us, right?
Yeah, so I was a corporate slave for about 18 years. I started with an advertising agency, advertising and events. And then I also was with Araneta, with the Coliseum and with Gateway. So I was one of the first, the pioneers of the mall. I flew to Cambodia for 1 year. I worked there for a year, another events agency. I came back, another events agency. And then finally, my last, kumbaga parang corporate is with SMDC, where I was with for close to 7 years. And so that's my story. Maraming mga pinagdaanan, ahensya, kliyente, events, digital, whatever. So iba-iba.
Wow, I'm sure marami kaming matututunan, and you have a lot of stories to tell and strategies for us. So anyway,
sorry, I forgot. You asked me about how I shifted.
Yes, shifted.
Yes, okay. So the shift happened right before my wedding, because I had my wedding sometime in December 2018, and then my concept was a pre-colonial wedding. pre-colonial theme, which has never been done before. And sabi ko sa friend ko, why is that? It was so hard to source local stuff at that time. I went to Baguio, I went to Davao, I went to Batangas. Naghanap talaga ako ng kung saan galing. And she said, you know what, that's a good insight. Bakit nga ba ang hirap? We're all Filipinos, why is it so difficult? And so we thought of putting it all under a website. So it's called Pinas Sadya, it's an e-commerce site, and we source, and then eventually we decided to create our own designs, putting together all the different materials from various parts of the country. So yun yung shift.
Very nice, very nice. But that's right. Medyo kumukunti na yung mga local goods natin, di ba, in the market and online. But anyway, before we start, I know you have a lot for us today. So just a quick note to our viewers. If you have any questions, please leave them at the comment section and we'll go to them later. Also, I have good news to everyone. Valerie will be giving away special prizes along the way. So we highly suggest that you stay through till the end of the show for a chance to win. So now, let's hear it from Val. Take it away.
Ayan. Okay. Thank you very much again for that introduction. I'm very excited to share with you what I know pagdating sa digital side hustles. Okay? So growing digital businesses while staying employed. Okay? Because wala na tayong choice, especially ngayong mga panahon na to, the world has gone mobile. Lahat tayo may mga telepono, kahit yung tatay ko na mga matanda na, yung mga iba, yung mga lola nila nasa telepono na. We are all online, okay? So we have to know this world. We have to be aware of it and we have to know how to use it to our advantage. So mga kaidaran ko, if you remember, pre-Facebook, pag nagko-concert tayo o nanonood tayo ng mga concerts, diba? Pag meron tayong gustong kanta, linalabas natin yung mga lighters, tapos we sing our hearts out, tapos yung lighters yung nagla-light ng buong venue. But now, mga starting in 2013 and even until now, wala na yung mga lighters na yan. Telepono na ang nagla-light ng mga venues natin. And then, also, in 2005, pre-Facebook, we looked to the internet. We used to look to the internet. We used to look to Facebook for information, for content, para binabasa natin so that we will be informed. But when Facebook happened, sometime in 2013, and also especially until now, we are the content. Tayo na mismo ang binabasa ng ibang tao. So, aside from knowing how to utilize this world, we also have to be responsible for the content that we put out there. But that's also good because that means kung ikaw, you are your own person, diba? Ikaw yung parang unique ka. So, it's also good for you to share kasi ikaw lang yon eh. So, that's your voice. That will be your unique brand. Okay. This presentation or like this data was shared by Facebook sometime in February, so right before the lockdown. And they said that e-commerce and Facebook is truly in the economy for the first time. But you know what? Ngayon, I believe that it's not only in the economy, it is what is saving the economy. Kasi nga, di ba, lahat tayo nag-online na, naging online seller. Yung mga kaibigan ko na nawalan ng trabaho sa production, yung mga dating mga, kunwari, lighting or sa mga production assistants or whatever. Ang ginagawa na nila ngayon, they deliver items. So nag-angkas, nag-grab, etc. Because logistics also has to support the e-commerce sites and all the sellers na nagbebenta ngayon online. So ito actually, I am grateful that we have this because it is what is saving us. I believe yun yung aking paniwala. And another thing for Filipinos especially, alam nyo ba, napakaliit nating bansa, pero tayo ay nagiging Filipinos are deeply engaged in digital. So ang ibig sabihin nito, tablet, pababa din ang mobile, but the mobile phones, yung gamit ng mobile phones, pataas. Anong ibig sabihin nito? So later pag-uusapan natin, but when it comes to creatives and designs, you always have to think about people will be watching it or will be using their phone. So dapat, in terms of creatives, dapat malalaki yung fonts mo, malalaki yung mga photos mo, etc. Okay? So, you have to consider mobile pagdating sa pagdating sa iyong mga layouts. Alright, okay. When was the last time? Ti-check ako ng ating Facebook. When was the last time you bought something on Facebook? Tingnan natin. Hi, ayan, thanks for joining. When was the last time? Meron akong prize sa unang sasagot. When was the last time you bought something from Facebook? Ayan, hintay tayo ng sagot. Meron ba? Meron ba kayong huling binili? Kahit kailan. Okay, because you know what? 95% on Filipinos on Facebook. Okay, mga Pilipino na nasa Facebook, 95% of us discover products there. So meron ito, kunwari, yung mga sushi bake na yan, hindi ko naman yan alam. Yung mga ube pandesal, hindi ko naman yan alam. Ayan, congratulations kay Chai Navarro. Chai, you will win. Okay, si Workbank, our friends from Workbank are going to get your email address or your details. I will send you a calendar, a social calendar, social media calendar for the month of August para makatulong sa negosyo mo. Because you know, when we have online businesses, it's not always about our products. We also have to engage our customers. So thank you kay Chai, ayan, for answering just today. So Chai, kasama ka doon sa 3 in 5 na Filipinos who purchase after discovery on Facebook. Marami sa atin yan. Tinitingnan ko yung mga sumagot. May mga last week, may mga today, ganyan. So tayo yan. Tayo yung nandyan sa na yan, sa statistics na yan. So funny na today lang daw si Chai. So congratulations, Chai. Thank you for participating. Okay, meron pa tayong mga ibang mga exercise mamaya. And also, guys, if you are not on Facebook yet, I know that a lot of you are on your personal pages. Okay, meron tayong mga personal pages. That's good. Pero kung magnenegosyo ka, I really highly suggest that you go on business page. Bakit? Sabi ni Catriona Gray, okay, baka may sumagot dito, ilang milyong Pilipino na daw? Ang sabi ni Catriona Gray, nasabi din, na-update na daw yon, hindi na daw yun yung sagot ngayon. Okay, so according to her, 104, but I think ang latest count is 109. Okay, of the 109 million Filipinos, 90 million po sa atin ay nag-access ng Facebook buwan-buwan, at least once a month. Okay, 90 million, that's a huge number. 57 million users access Facebook every day. Araw-araw na ginawa ng Diyos, nandun po tayo sa Facebook natin at nag-check ng ating mga newsfeed. So, if ikaw ay personal page, malilimit ka sa 5,000, hindi ba? Kailangan mo nang mag-business page. Kasi hindi mo matatap itong 57 million users na ito at na everyday kung hindi ka magbe-business page. And aside from that, kailangan din kasi natin yung business page because it will guide us. May mga insights ang Facebook sa likod. Akala natin, yun lang yung nakikita natin, no? Sa likod, if you use a business page, may insights doon. It will tell you ang customers mo mas babae, mas lalaki, o kaya ganito ang spending nila, ganito ang age range nila. So, yun, hindi mo ma-access yung mga data na yun kung ikaw ay walang business page. Ang sabi nila, hindi na daw gas ang pinaka-importanting resource. So the world's most important resource is not anymore gas. What do you think it is? Okay, tingnan natin kung merong makakasagot. Ayan, merong sumagot. Kahapon daw siya, huling nag-order. Okay. Sige, okay. So kung tingnan natin a few minutes, kung may makakasagot ng the world's best resource. Okay, ang sagot po doon ay data. And the data, yung data na yon, mas makukuha mo at mas maiintindihan mo kung ano ang ibig sabihin if you are using a Facebook business page. Okay, yun yung umpisang-umpisa. After that kasi marami pa, merong pang business manager, etc., etc. All right. Next question. What side hustle have you tried during this pandemic? First, ano ulit? Okay. Ayan, so may mga sumasagot. Data. Yung unang sasagot nitong question na to will again get the August calendar. It will help you. Kasi minsan, di ba, pag nasa negosyo ka, iisipin ko pa ba kung anong ipopost ko today? Kailangan ko na magluto. O kailangan ko nang mag-bake? Iisipin ko pa ba? So that calendar will help you. Kunwari, today is International Dog Day. May mga ganyan. International Cat Day. So, it's already listed down there. Alright. Sina, ang sabi niya, okay, baking, Riri Rapsing, congratulations. So we will get your details from, we will get your details. See, our friends from Workbank will get in touch with you so I can send you that, okay? Alright, okay. So sabi nga, marami ditong sumasagot. Merong puto, merong chicken. Upwork, yes. So I actually included Upwork here. So may online selling, may mga face masks, may Upwork, may remote work. Ako personally, ang dami ko na rin. So right now, I am doing this. This is my side hustle. I actually have courses that I teach real estate professionals and even small business owners. Yan ang aking side hustle ngayon. Pero nagbebenta rin kaming magkapatid, nagbebenta rin kami ng mga fresh produce, 'di ba? So madami tayong mga pwedeng gawin ngayong pandemic na to. So we just have, to help each other. And ang sabi nga, paano mo muna sisimulan? Okay, how do you find this side hustle? Number 1 is find out what you are good at. Ako, hindi ko na-realize, pwede pala akong magturo. Alam ko nga pala yung digital, no? Marunong nga pala akong mag-Facebook ads. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, why not share it? So in my intent was to share it because alam ko na maraming nag-online selling, and then yung sharing na yon nagkaroon ng kapalit because people are now willing to pay me for sharing that knowledge. So exchange, and it's something that I realize that I am good at. So you capitalize on that skill. So kunwari, alam mo na marunong kang mag-bake, o kaya alam mo na ikaw ay very patient na nilalang. So kung patient ka na nilalang, pwede kang mag-grab delivery. Kasi syempre, di ba, minsan yung seller at saka yung buyer, yung coordination doon, tapos minsan traffic. So for something as simple as patience, meron ka nang makukuha. Or something that is a little more specialized, like graphic design or programming. I am a member of Canvas Philippines. Tapos dun sa grupo na yon, sa Facebook group na yon, meron ako mga nakikita na gumagawa, nagsasample sila ng gumawa ng Facebook cover, ng logos, etc. And I found somebody there na beginner din siya, like me. So pareho kayong may natututo, but I like her style, so I paid her. Sabi ko, okay, how much will you charge me for something like this? I also am asking help from a friend of mine to do my website. So itong mga ganito na skills na hindi natin akalain na meron pala tayo, or mga skills na naisa sa isang tabi natin kasi nga meron tayong regular jobs, maybe it's time to really look at it. Na talagang isipin natin, sayang naman kasi magaling ka doon pwede mong pagkakitaan. Okay? And ito medyo controversial kasi ang sinasabi ko dito is give it away for free. But trial only. Okay? Trial only. Why? It helps you spread the word and it helps you with networking. Do not give this away for free ng matagalan. Kasi, of course, you have to put value to your product, no? And you have to put value to the work that you do and to the creativity that you put into that product or into that service that you have. Pero bakit importante yung trial only? Maliliit. Kasi, pag gumawa ka ng Facebook business page o kaya even a website, if you do decide to do a website, you will already have reviews. So meron ka na agad instant. Bago ka pa man mag-launch ng bago mong produkto, may mga reviews ka na, I really tried this, this is a recipe na gustong-gusto ko talaga, na ginagawa niya for me, or kunwari magaling talaga siya magturo, etc. So that helps you spreading the word. Tsaka it's also good to share kasi minsan lalo na ngayong mga panahon na to, parang ang sarap lang magbigay, parang ang sarap mag-share kasi alam mo that people really appreciate it. Okay, so that's the second one. Give it away for free. Next. Okay, ang next is identify these three things. What is your number 1 earning potential, number 2, scheduling, and what is potential for growth? Earning potential. Okay, how much margin can you put there? kunwari lang, meron kang isang item, tapos alam mo na sa market mahal na siya. So mahirap lumaban kung presyo ang papatungan mo pa, tapos may mga kalaban ka na mas mura. So find something na pwedeng, example, it's a basket that you get from Quezon, or it's a basket that you get from Batangas. And then gawan mo ng design, make it your own, gawin mong, i-personalize mo, then pwede kang magpatong ng konti, or pwede kang magpatong ng something na, kasi yun na yun eh. It's not the basket that you bought from Quezon or from Batangas anymore. It's yours. And then you can price it accordingly, according to the work that you put in there and according to the creativity that you put in there, the time. You have to remember that time is also currency. Okay? Hindi lang pera. Kasi ginastusan mo ng oras mo yun eh. So that the earning potential, pwede mo bang taasan yung presyo? Number 2, scheduling. Nung nagsisimula kami, meron akong mga per project. So meron pa rin akong mga niraracket on the side kahit na nagpipinasadya ako. Scheduling. So meron akong 9 to 6. Okay, meron akong 9 to 6. But ang pinasadya ko is 6 in the morning hanggang 9 ng umaga, and then 7 ng gabi hanggang 9 ng gabi. So ipinapasok ko siya na actually it really helped us because apparently nung naglalagay ako ng mga ads in the morning, the titas of Manila, who is our market, gising ng umaga, 6 to 9 talaga sila kasi nagpe-prepare, nagbe-breakfast, so they're online. Okay, so we benefited from that morning and afternoon. Tapos pagkatapos ko magtrabaho, tsaka ako sasagot ng lahat ng mga inquiries na nangyari during the day. So, naisisingit. Or you can also do writing. Example, kasi meron kang 8 to 5. So, gabi ka magsusulat or umaga ka magsusulat. Kasi ako, I wake up really early. I wake up at 5 in the morning. So, team 5 a.m., let's go. Mas marami akong nagagawa because I wake up early. So, yun yung mga pwede. Okay, lunchtime. Feeling mo, okay, lunchtime, anong mga pwede mong isingit? Baka pwede ka magsingit ng delivery. So, kung work from home ka, umaga ka magpo-post ng kung ano man yan, tapos work ka ng regular ng between 9 hanggang 12, 12 to 1, baka pwede kang mag-dispatch. Mag-dispatch naman kung ano yung mga in-order sa'yo, di ba? Tapos trabaho ka ulit, tapos saka ka ulit mag-answer ng inquiries after work. So, you just have to really schedule, find time for it. And lastly, growth. Okay. Ako, for example, I started with one team na tinitraining ko. So, isa lang siya. Tapos, eventually, word got around. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, kasi meron akong mga binibigay na libre. Dun sa kanina, give it away for free. So, word got around na, uy, magaling pala siya. Uy, alam mo, daming natutunan kay Val. Okay. Until sabi ko, I think it's about time that I charge. So, nagkaroon ng growth. From one team na tinuturuan ko, it has become one corporation na yung tinuturuan ko ngayon. Isang buong sales team, okay? Tapos, right now I am also trying to grow it, so outside of that one corporation to others, to outsiders na hindi part ng corporation na yon. So isipin nyo, saan ba ito pupunta? Ano kayang pwedeng growth path nitong produkto ko na ito? Is, kung kunwari, writer ka, find one client, and then magbigay ka, sabi ko nga, meron kang mga maliliit, ang pwede mo namang ibigay, for example, one caption. Hindi naman isang buong website. Writing for one website ang ibibigay mo. Just give something like one caption or one blog, ganyan. Tapos lalaki kasi you need the network. So find out the earning potential, schedule it properly, and growth. I'm not saying you quit, ha? Eventually siguro pagka talagang lumaki na siya, but right now, because it's so hard to find jobs, kailangan yung schedule. Okay. Digital side hustle ideas. Ayan. Anong mga pwede? Tinitingnan ko dito. Tinitingnan ko mga meron kayong mga side ideas. Okay. Blog. Alam naman natin ang earning potential ng blog. Blog, medyo matagal siya gawin, pero kikita ka din talaga dyan pag marunong ka magsulat. Affiliate marketing. Anong ibig sabihin yan? Ang maganda kasi sa affiliate marketing, hindi ikaw yung produkto. But remember, sabi ko kanina, find out what you're good at. Kung magaling kang mag-convince, Ang gagawin mo lang, i-convince mo yung tao na to na bilhin yung produkto niya. Tapos, yung kausap mo, bibigyan ka ng commission for selling his or her service or item. So, affiliate marketing yon. E-commerce, katulad ng sa amin, so pwede kang mag-set up ng Shopify. You can also sell e-books. Alam mo mga magagandang e-books. Kung ikaw ay galing sa isang pamilya na maraming magagandang recipe, why not compile them all and sell it? Sell the e-book of your recipes. Pwede ring audiobooks yan kasi hindi naman lahat sa atin ay visual. So sabi nga namin sa NLP, kasi merong visual, may kinesthetic, at saka may auditory. Minsan nakakalimutan natin itong auditory. So merong market ang audiobooks. Virtual assistant, yung mga nag-remote work kanina na sumagot, malamang alam niyo din kung anong virtual. Kami, like for Pinas Sadya, we have a virtual assistant. We ask her help to coordinate delivery, to coordinate payments, to help make us make layouts, etc. Pero hindi kami nakikita. So virtual assistant ang ginagamit namin. Data analytics, hindi mo naiintindihan. Minsan nakaka-nosebleed, di ba? Yung mga information na nakikita mo sa Facebook. There are people out there who know how to analyze that for you. Or kung ikaw na marunong ka mag-analyze, you offer that service. Okay? Online courses, parang ako, music tutor, marunong ka palang mag-gitara, why not? Yoga or fitness teacher, meron ding mga ganyan. YouTube tutorials, pwede nyo rin yan you can actually monetize. Again, it's like a blog at ang YouTube tutorial medyo matagal, pero pagka na-monetize ka na ng YouTube, tuloy-tuloy na yan. Writing and editing. Hindi rin lahat sa atin magaling magsulat. So others will actually pay other people to write for them. So kung ikaw magaling ka magsulat, kahit may mga copywriting may mga copywriting courses. Like for me, for example, I offer NLP or neuro-linguistic programming kasi I am an NLP programming NLP practitioner. Tapos kinumbine ko siya with copywriting. So I have a course like that. May mga courses out there also that you can take if you think na, alam mo, magaling ako, I have stories in my head. Hindi ko lang alam kung paano isulat, o hindi ko lang alam kung talagang paano ilatag. Meron yan, okay? And then you can also have a digital side hustle out of that. Photography, ang ginagawa ng mga tao ngayon, ng mga photographers before, padala niyo sa akin yung pagkain, pipicturean ko yung pagkain ng bayad mo sa akin. Okay, so that's one idea. Another idea is, kung wala talaga, you know what you can do? If magaling kang manipulate, ang dami na ngayon, may Canva, merong Adobe, magaling kang mag-manipulate. Sabihin mo dun sa kliyente, hi, Miss Client, you can take photos from your phone, send it to me, and I will fix it. So pwede mong angguluhan, pwede mong i-layout, etc. Which actually can also be a design. So pwede mo na siyang gawin sa Canva, gawing video, etc. You can also do web development and or digital or content marketing. Katulad ng ipapadala ko sa inyong August calendar. So pag nakuha nyo yon, iisipin nyo dun sa bawat isang araw, ano kayang pwede kong sabihin dito sa araw na to? So if you think like that, if you, for example, nakagawa ka na ng isang calendar, pwede mo rin yon ibenta. Kasi may mga tao na ayoko na mag-isip. So, help me out. Of course, up to you kung gaano ka mura or kung gaano mo kamahal, depending on the work that you really put in it. Okay? So, yun yung mga iba. Marami pa. Real estate referrals. Alam nyo ba guys, na isa ito sa mga lumalaki. Okay? Very resilient ang real estate sa Pilipinas. Galing ako dun eh. Ang daming hiring. Ang daming hiring at saka talagang kikita ka because, you know why? Tayong mga Pilipino, we spend 9 hours and 45 minutes on online. 5 hours on the phone. Okay? So kung nagsispend ka na rin lang ng 9 hours and 45 minutes online, I might as well make money out of it, di ba? At saka yung mga real estate developers na yan, open na sila sa digital marketers, sa mga digital assistants na kahit work from home, basta mabigyan mo sila ng referrals, okay sila. Okay? So, find them. There's lots of SMDC. So, kung gusto nyong isang tip, ang daming hinahanap ng SMDC. Okay? Online selling. Isa ako dyan sa mga yan. I'm sure meron din kayong mga nandito. Ayan, okay. Tinitingnan ko yung mga, ayan, okay. And then, help people move. Dahil nga medyo mahirap ang ating transportation ngayon, pwede kang tumulong na maging service. Okay, so if you have a car na hindi ginagamit kasi hindi naman nga kayo nag-oopisina, pwede nyo gamitin yon to help people move from one place to another. Another one is be a handyman. Alam nyo ba na pwede nyo actually gawing negosyo? Kung ikaw mismo, karpintero, kunwari ako, karpintero, may kilala akong tubero, may kilala akong mekaniko. Okay, let's all be together. Tapos, gawa tayo ng negosyo kunwari. Isang Facebook page. Tapos yung mga tao hahanapin, okay, kailangan ko ng tubero, because you know why? People are at home and nininitpick nila yung mga bahay nila ngayon. Sabihin nila, bakit ang hina ng tubig, o kaya gusto kong pinturahan to ng kung anong kulay, o kaya gusto kong magpagawa ng plant stand kasi maraming mga plantitas ngayon, di ba? So if you are a handyman, kung kahit nga ikaw lang put yourself out there. Again, di ba? Find out what you're good at. I'm sure meron kang ginagawa na magaling ka. Marami kang pwedeng gawin right now. Okay? And ang hindi natin kakalimutan is we have to market it. Kailangan syempre, hindi lang tayo at saka mga pamilya natin ang nakakaalam na nag-i-exist pala yung mga negosyo natin. Kasi sinasabi lang natin palagi, uy, like and share, o kaya share mo naman tong produkto ko. Hindi. Kailangan nating i-market ng tama. Kaya sabi ko, di ba kanina, get a Facebook page. First, brand essence. Ano ba yung brand essence na yan? Okay. Ang brand, okay, you need it to stand out from competition. Who are you? Sino ka ba? Why are you here? What is your purpose? Find out, okay, make an exercise. Ask your friends 3 words to describe you. Sabihin siguro ng friend mo, friendly, outgoing, adventurous. Okay, so tingnan mo, kasi iba-iba yan. People will look at you differently. So, i-identify mo ano yung pinaka-common. Tapos ikaw, yun yung brand essence mo. That is who you are. And then, yun yung paninindigan mo. That will be you. That will be your digital persona. You also have to remember na ang digital persona medyo kailangan mas, how do I say? Kumaga parang mas out there, mas hard sell yung digital persona kasi hindi naman nila nakikita yung ikaw outside of Facebook So talagang paninindigan mo, okay? And then become the go-to person. Pag sinabing kape, okay, kape. Okay, alam ko na si ganitong person, magaling yan sa kape. Kasi ikaw yung yun yung description ng friend mo or ng family mo sa'yo. Okay? The go-to person for that. You also build credibility in your industry. And you will look professional. Okay, pagdating sa brand essence, there's several things that you need to remember because nga it's digital. So your words, mamaya pag-uusapan natin, your color. Okay, what color represents you? Kasi yun yung makikita ng mga tao. Blue is authoritative, red is aggressive or assertive, yellow is cheerful and happy. So pipili ka, gagawa ka ng, of course, this whole brand essence, may sarili tong module. Pero share ko lang what I can share with you right now. And also fonts. Fonts are important kung sino ka doon sa digital na yon. So kailangan yung matuto on your own kung ano ba ako, am I a script kind of person? Script yung font ko? O medyo serif akong kind ng tao? Ano ba ako? Blue ba ako? What words describe me? What emotions do I elicit from people? What emotions? Which brings us to, okay, emotion mapping. Okay, sabi ko nga, 'di ba, emotions. Bakit importante ang emotion? Yung second, emotion mapping, and the words that convert, those are relevant. Those are magkadikit kasi okay, this is my NLP practitioner hat that I'm putting on right now. Our brains, we have 2 parts of the brain. One is called the limbic brain and the other is the neocortex. The limbic is your emotional and then your neocortex is your logical. 75% of our decisions, of the decisions that we make in life, are made in the limbic brain. So it's emotions. Emotional yan. So pagdating sa pagbibenta ng mga bagay-bagay, hanapin nyo kung anong emotion ang naka-attach doon sa produkto ninyo o doon sa serbisyo na gusto nyong ibigay. So kunwari, pagdating sa images, so images muna tayo. The word is joy. Okay, the word is joy. So iisipin mo muna, okay, yun yung emotion word na gusto ko. That is the emotion that I want to elicit from this product. Okay, anong mga images ang naka-attach sa joy? Flowers, balloons, rainbows, morning run. So ililista mo, ano kayang maganda? Tapos kanina sabi natin may brand essence, di ba? Ano kayang kulay ang pwede? And then you find a photo. Okay, later in the presentation, I will share with you ano yung mga apps na pwede ninyong gamitin for free photos. Anong photo ang nagre-represent doon sa joy na gusto ko? Okay, so ang pinili ko in this case is balloons. Okay, balloons. Did you know that joy, okay, that emotion, that feeling of joy can actually be accessed through tangible things? According to psychology, it is pag nakakita ka ng round, bright, and colorful things. Kaya tayo natutuwa sa balloons, natutuwa tayo sa rainbow, natutuwa tayo sa lollipops. Kasi that brings out joy. May feelings, di ba? Para kang na-emote ng nakakatuwa pagka yun ang nakikita mo. So that emotion, tumawid siya from the word to the image up to the tone. Especially itong emotion mapping pag may Instagram ka. Okay? Pag may Instagram ka kasi very visual ang Instagram. Alright? And then finally, doon sa ating marketing part is, okay, words that connect. Words that connect, aka convert. Sabi natin kanina, emotions. So we have to tell stories that connect emotionally to your readers. Make it about them, not you. Okay? So itong emotions na to, di ba, kunwari, kung ikaw nagbebenta ng medyo mahal, insurance or real estate or whatever, anong mga yung mga side hustles mo, do you really think that a person will part with, say, 500,000? Bibigay nila sa'yo for somebody that they just met online? Hindi ba medyo mahirap gawin yon? So how do you translate? How do you connect? How do you create rapport online? You tell stories. Okay, I teach this to my students doon sa aking NLP and copywriting class. You tell stories because stories, a good story, okay, para kang nagkakaroon ng kapalagayang loob. So kung gusto mong tumawid, ikaw, yung emotions mo doon sa kausap mo, doon sa binibentahan mo, you tell a story. You have to be yourself, you have to be authentic para ma-realize ng kausap mo, ay, totoong tao siya. Kasi yung kwento niya, parang nakaka-relate ako. Okay? Merong tinatawag niya neural coupling sa NLP again. A neural coupling, a good story makes it happen. So yung neurons, yung brain neurons ko, dun sa brain neurons ng kausap ko, nagmamatch. At doon nagkakaroon ng kapalagayang loob because it is a story that the person relates to. Nilalagay nila yung sarili nila doon. So make it about them. Okay? So yun. And then some of the techniques that you can use, NLP again, embedded commands. So matuto tayong gumamit ng verbs. Buy, connect, ano bang mga ginagamit nyo, invest, yan. Ipasok nyo yan. Ipasok nyo yung mga verbs na yan. Okay? What else? Smell or touch. Sorry, nasa using your senses na. So yung using your senses naman, adjectives. So kung embedded commands ay words, using senses are adjectives. Matuto tayo, we have to be able to describe. Kasi walang stores. Okay? Sa mga real estate, walang showroom. Ang hirap magpapunta sa site, mag-site visit. Sa mall, paano mo ma-describe ang kape? Ang kape, binibenta mo smell. Kasi pag dumadaan ka sa mall, 'di ba? Parang hinahanap or tinatawag ka ng amoy ng kape. So how do you describe that? Sabihin mo parang kunwari savor, kunwari the Arabica smell of freshly roasted coffee. Stretch it. Kailangan yung ipakita sa kanila or kunwari, real estate ka, gagamitin mo ulit yung savor the resort feel of our amenities. So may savor ka, meron kang feel. Use senses. Okay, describe it to them. Anong itsura, anong amoy, anong panlasa, anong feelings kapag nandun ka. Feel the breeze of fresh air. O kaya watch the twinkling lights, city lights from your balcony. Senses, okay? Stretch. Then you can also play mind games and assumptive phrasing. So playing mind games, you use 3 words actually. See, realize, and notice. Kasi dun sa 3 words na yon, akala nila sila nag-isip. Pero sa totoo, para siyang embedded command, sinabi mo sa kanya, see, so inutusan mo siya. Or realize, tinuruan mo siyang i-realize yung isang bagay. And then assumptive phrasing naman, sa isip mo, ito yung power of manifestation. Sinasabi nilang thoughts become things, hindi ba? Sa isip ng kliyente mo, bibilin pa lang nila pero sa'yo tapos na ang boxing. Binili na nila o ginawa na nila. Paano? When you talk to them, you say when. You don't say the word if because nga tapos na usapan. Or you can say finally. Okay, finally, we welcome you to the family. Ganyan. So, tapos na. Kasi the words that we use really, the stories that we create, state, paano ba to? Your story dictates your state. So, pag sinabi kong kaya ko to, pag sinabi mong binili mo na yan, magdidictate yun ng state and then magdidictate yun ng strategy. Okay, so those words that we use really, even in just everyday lives, and especially for selling now, akala natin words dati, words lang yan. Hindi, these have now become tools because ang hirap. Paano mo sila kakausapin? Wala na tayong mga face-to-face interactions. Everything is digital. So your captions, the words that you use when you describe your products, those are very important. Okay, and then get social. Ang dami. Pinag-uusapan natin ngayon Facebook. May LinkedIn. Kung ikaw ay insurance, mag-LinkedIn ka. Kung ikaw ay real estate, mag-LinkedIn ka. Join groups. Madami yan. Establish authority. Ano pa? Pinterest. Di nare-realize ng tao na pwedeng mag-Pinterest. Paano gagawin? Relevant words. Consistent images. Kung ang produkto mo, kunwari, lifestyle o kaya alam mo yung mga uso ngayong dried flowers na magandang gawan ng Instagram, you can sell that on Pinterest. You just put the right words and you have to have consistent images. You can sell there. TikTok, guys. TikTok. Okay? Follow the trends. Check kung ano yung mga bago sa TikTok kasi ang dami nang gumagawa. That's actually another trend that is being used by marketers right now all over the world. Bakit? Isa pa, kailangan kasi video na ngayon eh. Hindi na tayo dapat umaasa sa single image, lalo na pag nag-create tayo ng ads. Video na talaga dapat. So it's video, it's in video format. Pangalawa, ikaw yon. Meaning talagang nakikita ka ng kliyente mo na gumagawa. Paano mo gagamitin yung TikTok? Kunwari, gawa ka ng video mo na nagtitimpla ng kape o gumagawa ng nagbe-bake ka, etc. So that's you. You are being vulnerable, you are showing yourself, you're being authentic. So yung tao na kausap mo, nalalaman, ay totoong tao to, hindi ako, less likely akong takbuhan nito ng perang ibibigay ko sa kanya. Diba? So that's another one. And then when you do naman your Instagram, make sure that you have high-res images. And also for Facebook, go on video, okay? And has to follow the mobile optimization. Mamaya, pag-uusapan naman natin yung layouts. Again, babalik tayo sa layouts. But get social. Put yourself out there. Alright, okay. Get your phones. So, alam ko hindi ko kayo nakikita, pero I would like to request everyone to please get your phones. Okay, get your phones. And then, tingnan nyo, hawakan nyo siya. And then, isipin nyo, paano kayo nagbabrowse? Vertical, hindi ba? Okay. Vertical, ginagamit nyo yung thumb. Okay, ginagamit nyo yung forefinger. Alam nyo ba that people thumb through 300 feet? Okay, 300 feet of news feed every day. Tinitingnan ko ang inyong mga sagot, 300 feet. Ano kaya ang ibig sabihin ng 300 feet? Alam niyo ba kung gaano kalaki ang 300 feet? Meron bang makakasagot? Wala ako sa aking... Tingnan natin. Live. Okay. Alam niyo ba kung gaano kalaki ang 300 feet? Okay. Ang 300 feet, guys, magugulat kayo. Our little thumb goes from the bottom to the very top, the torch of Statue of Liberty. We thumb through 300 feet of news feed every day. Araw-araw, okay? Medyo may pagka-addict tayo, no? Pero ginagawa natin yan. Or regular person, hindi lang Pilipino. And the reason why I asked you to get your phones, because I wanted you to see, I wanted you to realize how you use your phones. 94% of the time, people consume content on their phones vertically. So 4x5 or 9x16. Yan ang pwede nyong gamitin. Okay? Tapos, so yan. Always, yan, ito. It's about time. Medyo nauubusan na pala tayo ng oras. So it's about time. So because I am a negosyante, I am sharing this to you as a negosyante also. You have apps out there that are available. Some are libre, meron silang mga introductory na 15 days for free, meron naman iba na talagang may bayad o kaya may bayad yung download. So photo enhancing, sikat naman yung iba dito, Adobe Photoshop, PicLab, Plotaverse, and Ripple. Okay, itong mga to, yung Plotaverse, for example, you can use it for a cinemagraph. Ano yung cinemagraph na ginagamit din sa Facebook at saka sa Instagram? It's a single photo, may isang portion doon sa photo mo na gagalaw. So yun yung cinemagraph na tinatawag. And all the rest, it's photo enhancing. Video editing, ganun din. Like in Filmora, if I remember correctly, it's free. Pero you have, when you download, so kapag tapos ka nang mag-edit, i-download mo na para matanggal yung pangalan ng Filmora, you pay 45 pesos. Okay na din yung 45 pesos. Mas mura, kalahati lang yung nagbabayad mo sa milk tea mo, di ba? So, fight na yan kasi pwede mo na yan i-post sa mga social media pages mo. Isa pa, alam ko marami sa atin ang natatakot magsulat, lalo na in English, kasi feeling natin kapag na maling grammar tayo, ay, mal grammar! Baka kutyain tayo ng mga kakilala natin, okay naman kahit nga hindi natin kilala, di ba? But there are ways. There's apps out there that can help you. So take note of this. Grammarly, Hemingway, and the headline analyzer of CoSchedule. So ang headline is very important. Bakit? Actually, kasama din to dun sa words that convert kanina. Because when you put out captions on your phones, you are at the mercy of your first 2 or 3 sentences. Kasi kung hindi sila na interesado doon sa first 2 or 3 sentences mo, hindi na nila i-click see more. So when you're on your mobile, pansinin mo, yung mga mahahabang copy, you have to click see more. Kung interesado ka, kiniklik mo ba yon? Hindi na. So you have to find an emotion that you feel will relate to your customers. That is how you will make them click that see more. Okay, so these are some apps. And finally, si Workbank is a partner of Canva. For me, Canva is life. I am a paying customer. Yay! I'm a paying customer of Canva. Tomorrow, meron silang session. Pero I think ubos na yata. But please download Canva. It is an entrepreneur's gift. Kasi ang dami niyong pwedeng gawin. Akala niyo ba, yung mga gumagawa ng mga layouts na yan, nag-hire ng mga digital, hindi na yan. Hindi mo na kailangan. If you're a negosyante, simple lang kailangan mo, logo, layout, etc. You can do it yourself. And then finally, okay, since I am again a negosyante like you, ito yung bago kong nahanap. I have a new website. It's valeriefischer.net. So please subscribe to my website. I will give upon subscription, I will be emailing you 10 free layouts. So dahil because nga I am a paying because I am a paying customer of Canva, gumawa na ako ng mga layouts that will help you. So kunwari, isang araw mo is an inspiration, yung isang araw mo naman is motivation, yung susunod mong araw is something to celebrate. I will give you. So meron akong free 10 layouts there when you subscribe to my website. And also please follow me on Facebook. Ayan, okay. Thank you again, everyone. And now I think it's time for us to do some question and answer.
Before that, I would like to just thank you so much for sharing all of those digital side hustle tips, Val. Ang dami ko natutunan, and I'm sure malaking tulong ito sa mga viewers natin today. So some of my learnings is actually the importance of finding out what you're good at and leveraging on it. Since nasa yun na yun it's innate yung skills mo eh. Also, of course, importance of building credibility in your industry. Hindi magandang, alam mo, magaling ka lang. You need to be able to make sure that people know na you are actually good at it. And then, I actually like yung embedded commands. So, it's something that I learned, something new. Yung assumptive phrasing. And also, the very, how important yung scheduling. You really need time. You really need to find time if you want to do this. And it's kind of like what my mom always say, kung gusto, may paraan. So, you can always find time if you really want to do it. What about...
Okay, I'm gonna answer some questions if we still have time. Tama. So si Eunice and Rera said, depende sa target market. Correct. That's why we have different types of different social media channels for different markets. So kung kunwari ako, yun nga, real estate ako or may chance na pwede akong pumasok sa LinkedIn. Pero well, depende if I'm targeting millennials dun sa produkto ko, baka pwede rin ako mag-TikTok on the side. You know? So iba-iba yan. Tama. So tama siya. When you start sharing your business on social media, how much is too much? Ideally, once a day. So pwedeng once ka kunwari sa Facebook, once ka sa Instagram. Iba-ibang channels, kunwari Instagram stories is different. You have to treat it differently from your Facebook newsfeed. Iba yon, iba yung stories kasi iba rin ang nanonood nun. Iba rin ang, sabi ko nga, LinkedIn. So kahit na mag once a day ka, tapos not all the time it's products. Again, share yourself, pwede kang mag-ask me any question or pwede kang feature a follower, feature up whatever. Yon. Ano pa?
Other questions here. So, sabi ni Nick Eva, may bayad po ba yung Facebook business page?
Wala! Wala! Okay, so you try the business page first. Explore, guys. Sobrang kikiligin kayo pag sa mga nakita nyo dun sa business page kasi marirealize nyo it's an entirely different world from your personal page. Tapos pag medyo advanced ka na, graduate ka na to business manager. Okay, sa another level pa yon. Pero for now, at the very least, have a business page.
We also have a question, Valerie, from Jade Flora. She's asking, this pandemic has made everyone become more socially sensitive to not be tone deaf with the inequalities of our society. Do you think businesses that feature luxury or high value items are less likely to grow?
Okay. If you are, kunwari if you are selling medyo mahal, alam naman natin na hindi bumibenta yon. Pero sabi ko nga, emotion. What if yung negosyante kailangan niya rin talagang magbenta? Pwede niyang sabihin na, my business is not doing well right now. And alam ko that this is not an essential, but this is me and I have to survive. So, alam mo yun, it's a negosyo. So maybe other people will hindi naman siguro take pity but will understand where he's coming from kasi pare-pareho tayong negosyante eh. We have to lift each other up. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, marami kayo diyang mga mahahanap na mga tao na pwedeng magbigay ng serbisyo na hindi nyo kayang gawin. So, ano nyo yun sa iba. Magtulungan tayo kasi tayo eh. We're all business owners. So kahit na tama naman yon, medyo luxury item para sa atin. Pero kasi may market siya eh. Kaya siya nandyan. Okay? There's a market for a luxury item. So baka meron din naman talaga siyang person who can afford and will not be really luxury for that person. Ibang market.
Correct. So, actually, another question is from Romar Balanan naman. So, he's asking, I think one of the reasons people don't jump into entrepreneurship is because they are thinking about what if this doesn't work? So, I guess mga hesitancy. How do you make sure that you're committing a calculated risk?
Okay, magandang tanong yan. At dahil magandang tanong yan, sabi ko nga kanina, meron akong diba? Meron akong mga prizes. So ito, medyo nahirapan ako sa tanong mo. Dahil maganda yung tanong mo, I will give you a prize. Okay, you will win. Okay, this is one of our products from Pinas Sadya. So this is a catch-all tray na merong parang parang lagayan ng phone. So you can use this when you're working from home. Okay, lagay mo yung telepono mo, tapos ganyan. Okay, anong tanong mo ulit? Pero I will get your details.
So, from Romar Balanon, I think one of the reasons people don't jump into entrepreneurship is because they're thinking about what if this doesn't work.
Okay, yes.
So na you're committing a calculated risk.
Okay, number one is support system. Feeling ko, ako, when I jumped, I knew that the people around me understood where I was coming from. It was time. You will feel it Malalaman mo na there's something out there for me that I'm not taking. So, if ikaw gut feel, merong may kurot, may sa mo talaga na merong something na kailangan talaga take it. Try it. Kung talagang natatakot ka, again, sabi ko nga, don't quit your jobs. Huwag kayong aalis ngayon, lalo pa ngayon, mahirap maghanap ng trabaho. Do it on the side. Okay? Answer the call. Kasi kung hindi mo malalaman. Ever. Okay, so si Romar, congratulations! And you win this. Okay, kukunin namin ng iyong details.
Yes.
So continue working from home.
That's right. Get your details, Romar. And actually, the fourth question here with us is also coming from the same person, from Romar. I think this guy is building up his own business.
Okay, yes, go Romar.
Someone's asking, if a side hustle or digital business involves some investment, how many months should you stick with it before you rethink if you choose the right industry or ventures?
Okay, again, buti na lang si Romar yung panalo, di ba? Dahil mahirap din yung tanong yung sumunod. Okay, Romar, mahirap pag nagbukas ka ng business. Ito yung sinasabi ng partner ko si Skeeter. Pag nagbukas ka ng business, madali lang. Mas mahirap magsara. So kailangan mo talagang pag-isipang mabuti kung ito ay isang bagay na para sa iyo. Kaya sabi ko, 'di ba, huwag ka munang mag-quit. Talagang pag-isipan mo talagang maigi. Will you have the right support system? Do you think you have enough savings? Meron ka bang naitatabi? Do you think you would have the resilience? Kasi Romar, pagka nagnegosyo kang tuloy-tuloy na talagang negosyo, hindi mo alam Minsan meron kaming araw na wala kaming benta. Pero meron kaming mga araw na, ang saya, daming bumibili sa amin. Okay, kailangan mo talagang panindigan. Ngayon, kapag hindi nag-work, I think at least 3 years. Give it 3 years. So 3 years is still a commitment. You might think, tatlong taon lang yan. Hindi, mahaba ang 3 taon. Lalo na kung talagang medyo bleeding ka na, for example. Pero if it's something that you really believe in, and it is part of your why, then panindigan mo. Kasi hindi naman, Rome is not built in one day, di ba? Talagang meron tayong investment. Emotional, physical, monetary, of course. Pero naman, if you feel that your business is helping others, ay napaka-fulfilling naman niya.
I agree. Very important talaga na you believe in yourself and also in what you're going to do before you even move forward. Kung wala yun, alanganin. So another question from Jade Flora naman. So she's asking, in growing followers, is it better to focus on just one or multiple platforms all at once, like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest?
Depende sa produkto. Like yung product namin, very, how do I say? Lifestyle and home kami. So magaganda yung mga products. If you feel like your market is ma-images, yung produkto mo pang Instagram, mag-Instagram ka. Pero kung ang produkto mo ay service, kunwari ako, courses, anong i-Instagram ko sa courses? Di ba? Hindi masyadong swak. Pero kung produkto mo maganda, food, pwede ka namang mag-food photography or yung food photos, di ba? Napakaano rin naman niya ngayon, yung food porn, kumbaga the hashtags that we use. So marami kang market sa Instagram. Pero if it's, as I think, ang pwede mong anuhin, if it's a service, baka mas may Facebook chance ka.
Okay. So another question from Jade. For those in between jobs with side hustles or small businesses, do they need to put their businesses on their resume? Actually, that's
yes.
Nice.
Okay. Yes. You know, because at least your boss will know that you have a business kasi pero syempre kung if it's a side hustle, kailangan mo sabihin sa kanya, okay boss, hanggang alas 6 lang ako ha kasi pagkatapos ng alas 6, I have to go na kasi magsasagot pa ako ng mga Instagram questions ko. Okay? So at least alam niya. But do you tell your boss, when I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 150%. The business doesn't have anything to do with the way that I work and with what I give to this company as your employee. And alam mo, marami na ngayon, yung mga heads ng Jollibee, heads ng Unilever, heads ng Globe, may mga bars sila. They have restaurants, they have other businesses. Because that makes you more well-rounded person. Mas naiintindihan mo ang customer mo kung ikaw rin, at kung mas naiintindihan mo ang customer mo kung ikaw ay negosyante, naiintindihan mo rin ang boss mo. It's better and it's easier to manage up and manage down if you yourself understand where they're coming from.
Thank you so much for that. Another question actually from Romar Balanon ulit.
Romar!
Mukhang tama lang na siya yung nanalo. So, when you start sharing your business on social media, how much is too much? Or how often should you post also?
Ayun, yung once a day. At least once a day. Pagka negosyo. Pero yung once a day mo, kunwari, once a day kang nasa newsfeed. Pero yung Instagram stories, pwede yun madami ha. Huwag ka mag-limit sa Instagram stories. Kunwari, packing o kaya delivery. Thank you to this customer today. O kaya behind the scenes, this is what you did, delivery. Kung ano-ano. Kasi nga, bakit? You have to be authentic. Kailangan makita ng mga tao the hard work behind your product or your service. Wala lang siya sa newsfeed, pero that makes you real. It makes you a real person.
Thank you. Jack?
So I think we have one last question here. We can entertain one more question, right?
Yeah!
Okay. So, game na game naman si Valerie. Riri Rapsing, any suggested apps for FB templates?
Ay, Canva! Oh my God! Canva is life. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, yung Facebook cover mo, hindi mo na kailangan isipin kung anong size. Kasi pet peeve ko yun, yung Facebook cover na hindi sukat. Yung parang, bakit kulang ng T sa dulo? O kaya bitin, ganyan. Okay. Pag ginamit mo si Canva, just click Facebook cover and nandun na siya. You can also do presentation. So yung presentation ko kanina, that was made in Canva. Okay? And then there's also lots of websites for free photos. There's Pexel, again, there's Canva, madami. So tip ko sa inyo, Google, 24 best sites for free photos. Yon, makikita nyo lahat, all the sites with free photos.
Nice. Okay. Ayan, may extra tip pa si Valerie for all of us. Valerie, thank you so much. Sobrang na-appreciate namin tong session na to. Especially me, personally. I learned a lot today. Ultimately, you just have to really know where you're good at, your skill, what you're passionate about, diba? So, thank you again, Valerie.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Yes. And so guys, before we say goodbye, let me take this opportunity to remind you that Workbank is a job site that lets you job hunt with benefits. Sign up today on workbank.com to experience the Workbank Malasakit. Thank you for your time and for today, and we'll see you again in a couple of weeks for the next episode of Workbank ThinkTank.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.